Hey, what's up, Internet Land? This is Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here to bring you another Transformers third party review. I am in the middle of nowhere. My tent, my chairs, my fire pit. In the middle of nowhere, but you know what? Still gonna do some reviews for you. So, what I'm reviewing today is the Unique Toys. I guess this is Bluecat No Minds, they call it. I don't know. Let me take a look at just one of them at a time. So this is clearly not Mind Wipe. I mean, it kind of looks like Mind Wipe, but you know, it's not Mind Wipe. It only looks like Mind Wipe. And this is part of their I don't remember what the line is called. Like Warren Pocket. No, that's under the DX9 name. Now they've got these series of little legend-sized headmasters, and this is in that set. And I reviewed the Skull Cruncher and Hardhead earlier, and I really liked them, so I picked up another set. And yeah, they just got in. I don't have the placard with me because I forgot it. They say when you go camping, you always forget something. Well, that's what I forgot this time, the placard. But I got these from Titan One Toys, and he's been really good to me and gave me some, pretty good, fairly prompt delivery on them. So, yeah. But anyhow, so let's get into this guy. The paint or the plastic colors on this are really good. This is kind of like kind of a off grayish kind of gray here. We've got red wings, purple on here. Got some nice silver paint apps on him. Silver's mostly the only paint app color on him. He's got black paint app there and this this gray here to match that. It's interesting. So this is a paint app. This is molded in red plastic, and then this is a paint app to match this body here, and it matches really well, I think. But anyhow, in terms of accessories, he comes with the one gun, which, by the way, is not only well molded, but actually has got some paint apps on it. A little bit of silver, a little bit of gunmetal. Nice little scopy thing, and I dig it, actually. It's nice. You can store that in his hand, or you can stick it on a he's got a couple peg holes here on his back, there or there. In terms of articulation, so he doesn't have any at the head, because the head is, of course, the little headmaster, and it just comes on a square peg. The head fits in there quite nicely, but it doesn't turn. Unfortunate. These wings are on little detented. You can see they got the little octagon detents, so you can move them like that. I like to keep him in this position when he's in robot mode, just because this is the position that it is in the alt mode, and I think everything should move at least once, right? But he also has a little hinge here. Ball joints at the shoulders. Shoulders go forwards and back, out all the way. He does a full tree pose. Ball joint at the knee, or sorry, at the arm knee. Ever so slightly more than 90-degree bend on that. Full bicep swivel as well. This looks like it might be a peg hole for something, but I've tried sticking the handle for the gun in there, and it doesn't fit. So I'm thinking maybe it's just aesthetic. I don't know. There's a hinge here, but that's just for transformation, really. We got a waist swivel here. Legs kick forward that much, kick backwards that much ish. Go out, full Van Damme. Bam. Knee bend about 90 degrees. He has an ankle tilt, all the way ankle tilt, so that when he's doing the full Van Damme, he can like stand in between like two trucks or something like that. What can I say? He does have a toe bend. This is a clever little I mean, that's technically for transfer that gets used in transformation. I can't say that's the only reason for it because it's so nice in there. And that's it for articulation on them. In terms of gimmicks, he does have the opening chest panel for the tech specs. I think that's super cool. Each and every one of these figures has incorporated that. The previous set that I got, they were incorporated into a function that also was part of the transformation. This is completely superfluous. This is just for opening the chest. This doesn't do anything else. So, like, they're really working to put that in there. I think it's cool. But to get down to transformation, first we'll take the head off and unfold it. And there's the little guy. It's interesting. The faces, the heads on these little headmaster guys are all the same. It's all the same, like little faceless expressionless face or whatnot. But you can see that the body and the face here, that's all one piece. So this is a unique mold for each figure. But they don't ever do anything with the little guy's face. But oh well, I can live with that. This thing is just this thing is like the size of a Tic Tac. This little guy here. So I mean, be real careful about that. Yeah, we'll take his gun out too. So to get him transformed up, first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn his waist around, and we're going to... Actually, I'm not going to turn his waist around. I don't turn his waist around, don't I? No, I don't. I'm dumb. I don't turn his waist around, but we're going to take this and we're going to pull this down like that. It's going to become like his tail. Then we're going to take his legs, we're going to move them out and put them back behind this. We're going to pull this bat head out, flip that around, and then close this. Well, actually, we're not going to close it up quite yet. We're going to take these and fold them down like so, and then extend out the toes. There's several hollows in the back of here. This one right here is going to fit into this tab here, like that, like that. These arms are going to come down. We're going to extend out these feet and turn this around. This tab is going to go into the relief section of that ball joint. Turn around, tab it in. And then we're going to take this guy, put him into something approximating a seating configuration, and just chuck him in there. He goes in there somehow. There he is. Close that up. And then we're going to stick this on the bat. Aha, on the back. And there he is. The not mind wipe in his bat mode. And I mean, he's G1 mind wipe, so he's a freaking brick with a bat head and wings, which is, I mean, part of the charm of the original G1 figure, I guess, and they capture it really well. You can hear him rattling in there ever so slightly. And for articulation in this, you've got his head is on a ball joint. Looks all around. By the way, nice little like bat eyes in there. First I was thinking that maybe his face might be like his mouth might open up, but it does not. Sad face. Wings, get a little bit of wiggle out of them. The legs, you get a little bit of bend out of them. And the tail wiggles a little bit like that. So you can stand them up. Like so. Or if you wanted to, you could like stick something back here and have him like flying along. Though his head doesn't really face up very well, you can have him flying along. So yeah, mind wipe, he's fun. Stick him to the side here. Also in this comes with a Bluecat, they call him, which is clearly not that guy. Brainstorm, that's his name. I don't know why it slipped my brain. Anyhow, Brainstorm, he's a pretty good representation of of Brainstorm. You know, he's got little wings and the little parts that you expected to have. The colors are all good. This aqua is really nice. I think it's nicer in person than it shows up on the camera. Good, like, sculpted in details. The paint apps are nice and crisp, as all these Unique Toys things have been. Little iffy on the shoulder. He's got, you know, ball jointed shoulders, and they're a little iffy, but you know, we can live with it. Comes with 2 of these guns. One of the fun things about these guns is you can take them, and there's holes right here in the back of his legs. Stick them in there. And you can fill in that gap with his guns, which is good because, I mean, Brainstorm fills the role of a scientist. He doesn't use his guns very much. And so, you know, you may not want to use his guns, but you also don't want to lose them either. So there's good on-body storage for them. And I mean, it looks spot on. This is actually how it comes out of the package with that, with the guns in those hollows there. But in terms of articulation, arm moves around on his ball joint here. It only goes out that much because there's no cut up at the top. This looks like it's on a hinge, but it's actually not. This is just, it's actually a sliding hinge, not a rotating hinge. But these things, you can move them about a little bit if you really feel like it. If you don't, that's fine too. You can open up this section on his chest to reveal his text bag. I think that's cool. Elbow bend gets about, well, actually pretty much exactly 90 degrees. Swivel there because it's a ball joint. You can move this a little bit, mostly for transformation, but yeah, maybe you can have a pose out of it. It's got a waist cut right there. Good waist swivel there. Legs will go all the way forward, all the way back. Full Van Damme. This is great posability there. Posability on the knees goes about that far with the gun in place. If you take the gun out, you can get just as much as you want. Because that's, you know, that's how it transforms. So he doesn't really have an ankle tilt. This like whole panel turns with the foot. And I think that it looks really weird. Maybe you can get like a little bit out of it before it starts to look like really weird. But yeah. And then also these panels here, you can move them to kind of, I found that he has kind of iffy heel support. Of course, now as I do it, he stands up just perfectly with no problem or trouble whatsoever. But when I was first messing with him, I felt that he had a little bit of weird heels, and so if you take these and pull them down ever so slightly, that helps to bolster his heel support, make him stand a little bit more secure. In my experience. But yeah, let's get him transformed up again. We're going to take his headmaster off, unfold it, and there's the little guy. Looks about like what you'd expect. So to get this guy transformed up, we're going to extend out both of these foot things here, more or less. Open up this panel here. Open up this panel here. And then we're going to unfold this whole thing like that. So now we're going to take his waist here and we're going to turn it at 90 degrees this way. And we're going to flip these all the way around on both of these sides. So now on this leg here, we're going to extend this out with this part facing up. And this tab here, you can see there's a little tab right above that tech spec. It's going to fit into this like that. And then just kind of fold this, and there's the nose of it right there. Geez, that is a big ass ant. This other side is going to work pretty much the same way. Oh, no, it works this way. You go like that. And then we're going to take this and we're going to fold this in half. And it's going to come around and it's going to plug. This tab is going to plug into that slot right there. Like so. And then these panels, like I said, they slide. You're going to slide them in like that. They're going to fit into these little slots here. Like that. Same with the other side. Now we're going to extend up these little wings. These arms are going to come down, and the hand is going to grab this peg here. Oh, geez, I should probably make sure this gets properly centered. It's going to grab that peg. Like so. And then we can extend out this, and this is the third landing gear. And this is this is his mode. It's kind of silly looking. In terms of the alt modes that I've seen in this line so far, I think this is actually the weakest. But you know, it's a tiny little Legends headmaster. I mean, you got to give it some credit, you know. Oh, and you can take his guns, stick them right here, and pull on the barrel to extend them out. I think he's good. I mean, I'm not gonna say that he's like great, but I think he's pretty damn good. I enjoy it a lot. It's not my favorite brainstorm. I think my favorite brainstorm is probably the Fans Project one, for sure. That one was fantastic. But yeah, they're great little toys. I definitely recommend picking up a set. I've got, like I said, I've been making a collection. I've got 4 of these suckers now, and I like them all. And I'm probably gonna get some more. There's like, I don't know, 8 or 10 of them out now. I'll have them all eventually. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you later. See ya.